In 2011, a strange phenomenon began to occur around the globe. Strange sounds. Loud booms and other noises coming from the sky, to which people can only describe as chilling or frightening. Yes, another crazy day in the neighborhood, folks. You see, these sounds are not happy melodies people are hearing. These are sounds of horror, and some believe these are sounds of warning. Now, 2011 was the year this strange sounds around the world phenomenon really took off on the internet, not to mention the dozens of local televised news reports. Then, of course, after 2012, the phenomenon became old news. But it never really went away, and in 2015, it began to regain its popularity. Now, I always say, truth is stranger than fiction. And folks, sometimes some of these things are real occurrences. Here's the thing. We know now that many of these videos of evidence of strange noises are a hoax, fake. Then, there is a percentage that are real, but the source of the sound can be identified. And then there always remains that small percentage that cannot be explained. They are real. It is just that no one has been able to explain it away with science or religion. Me, you, the majority of us are not video forensics experts. We're not going to spend time analyzing any so-called real footage of anything. So, assuming that the majority of videos that you have seen about strange noises in the sky are fake, what about the others? Well, a few haven't been explained by the witnesses simply tracking down the source of the sound. And they turn out to be sounds coming from nearby construction sites, or in one case, it even turned out to be cannon fire. Now, what I want to discuss are the videos no one can explain. NASA can't explain it, or they claim they can't explain it. The military also makes same claims, as well as local law enforcement. These strange sounds have locals completely baffled and frightened. It's the apocalypse! The trumpets of the apocalypse, man! Jesus is coming! Let's look closer at this theory. First, understand that the 7 trumpets that are mentioned in the book of Revelation are given to the 7 angels by God after the 7th seal is opened. Which means, if these sounds are angels blowing trumpets, then they skipped a whole lot of steps. Go read what happens when the 6th seal is opened and tell me if that has happened yet. Next, the shit is supposed to hit the fan as soon as the first trumpet sounds. And according to witnesses, they've been blowing these trumpets for years. And nothing has happened at the magnitude described when the first trumpet is blown. So, why are all these angels going around blowing trumpets for no reason, waking people up in the middle of the night? I don't know. I'd like to think that if these 7 angels sounded one trumpet at a time, that everyone should be able to hear it. I don't see why they would have to fly around the earth from one location to another, blowing a trumpet in each city. That's a lot of work, and it doesn't seem very efficient. Anyways, folks, it's not trumpets. So, if these strange sounds are not trumpets, what are they? Maybe the powers that be are testing out the new soundtrack for their upcoming alien invasion hoax. Because you can't have a Project Bluebeam projecting holograms in the sky without audio, right? There's something called a waterphone megabass. This is an inharmonic instrument. This is what creates the sounds you'll hear in most horror films. This is why these sounds are freaking people out. Because these sounds are not pleasant at all. That's why they're used in scary movies. And this waterphone megabass has really 2 main components: water and metal. Now stay with me because I'm going somewhere with this. These sounds that people are hearing, you've heard them somewhere else, and I'm not talking about in the movies. Think about the oven in your home. What sound does it make when you turn it on? If you listen closely, you can hear a popping or banging sound. That is the sound of metal heating up and expanding rapidly. Now that you have hot metal, what sound do you think it makes when you cool it down rapidly? Understand, folks, that unless you have these sounds recorded, you cannot make these sounds with anything else other than metal. Because only metal makes that sound. That's why wood makes a certain sound. Even a flute made from plastic gives off a different sound than a flute made from wood or metal. They resonate at different frequencies. This is probably why people are relating these sounds to trumpets, because it sounds like air blowing through metal. People know thunder when they hear it. They know what an aircraft sounds like when they hear it. And people know when the sound is coming from the earth and when it is coming from an object. And all of the audio engineers I've talked to agree that you need something very large to make that type of sound and have it resonate throughout entire neighborhoods to the point of causing mild quakes or tremors. Now, some of the possibilities are HARP, maybe even CERN, Project Bluebeam, of course. Some say they can even do this using specialized satellites. You could say aliens, but I'm going to give aliens a break on this one. People always blame aliens for everything. Weird. God damn it, I'm not going to blame them for this. It's too easy. Now, there are some scientific explanations or theories for these strange sounds, but they tend to ignore logic. And if you hear any of them say that it's normal, they are lying to you. It's not normal. Otherwise, we would be hearing it and have been hearing it normally. I want to know what the viewers think. Throw me some theories. What are your thoughts about this? And damn it, don't tell me it's trumpets. I know all about the trumpets. You know what's funny, folks? When I see these videos of strange sounds around the world, I don't see anybody running. I guess it takes a lot more than sounds of the apocalypse to scare you, huh, folks?